Thank you for being here and for your time. So let's start the interview. First question, it's how will you describe Axon Breeze to someone hearing you for the first time?
To describe it, I think it's best experienced because it's an experimental project, really. I guess we come from extreme metal, but we are exploring sort of electronic music and rock and roll and different forms, I guess. So it's it's a it's a heavy project, and we're from extreme metal, and we're experimenting. So it's all of those things.
Yeah, it's more like the feeling, or uh, I saw the video, so it's very experimentative. So yeah. Um, where are you creatively right now as a band?
Creatively, well, it's the debut album, so it's I guess it's like making a statement about our beginning, where we're starting. So creatively, we're not at the beginning. We're sort of we've been experimenting for a while, but it's I guess it's at the stage where it's about um, sort of planting a flag in the ground, and saying who we are. And so the first thing this album is has sort of moved away from extreme metal into a sort of avant-garde rock and roll territory. So
For sure.
creatively, we're in sort of different territory where we're and it's territory that I never thought I would be in. To be honest, like I'm from punk music and extreme metal, so ending up in rock and roll is was a choice that I made to explore some sort of more personal stuff, I guess.
Yeah, sure. I really love the concept. And so let's talk about your new song, Con of Silence, because it's really good. And the video suggests, for me, isolation and introspection. Um, how did the song start? Was it born from a feeling, a beat, or just an idea?
Yeah, actually, there is a story to it. I wrote this a long time ago in Sao Paulo. Actually, I was living in Sao Paulo, and I was living next door to a construction site, and
Yeah.
I have a really terrible case of misophonia, which is this. I don't know if you heard
Oh,
of it. It's like a neurological condition where you have extreme responses to certain sounds. And I wrote the song about that. But it was a sort of really, the song itself was sort of, I found it quite
mhm,
cheesy and depressing the way I'd written it. It was more like a sort of acoustic guitar thing. And I
mhm.
didn't touch it for years. No, I didn't think it wasn't terrible, but it just wasn't me. And
Yeah.
so, some stuff's a bit too personal to do sometimes. That feeling. But then
Yeah.
I guess I sort of experimented with making it into a doom sort of sound, and that helped. And there's this thing, this idea I came across in the past where in a musical, you start singing because you can't say the idea; it's too much. So I
Sure.
guess this song is sort of like that. I guess I almost didn't put it on the album. It was um, a bit too cheesy or something. But anyway, it made it on, and it's heavy, and there it is. Yeah.
Okay. Well, the song feels intense, but also very confused, right? And you talk me about their emotions. Um, Specifically, what emotions were you exploring?
Out of misophonia, which is a combination of anxiety and anger and disgust. It all happens at the same time. It's a very particular experience. It's sort of a little bit.
Silence,